My name is Victoria Barker. I'm a jewellery designer. When I first started making jewellery, it was a very instinctive process. I often would layer materials on the human body, on my own body, to work out how they would flow and how they would move, and that's really how I started. Then when I wanted to make it profession, I had to become a lot more technical. And what I like about being a designer is not only am I an artist, I get to be an engineer and a technologist. I make everything from rings to earrings, to really big statement necklaces, to bangles and cuffs. This is an example. This is the orbital cuff, which is part of my new collection. It's a miniature collection called Future Artifacts, and the idea behind it is to create bespoke, completely one-off pieces which look like they could be from the past, but also from the future. I wanted to design a statement cuff which orbits the wrist but is not too wide, and using 3D printing and modelling, I could really focus on the geometry of this area here and create something which expands and contracts. And that was really the kind of starting point as an engineer, really. That's where I began before I even wanted to make it look beautiful. And the 3D printing allows me to create the geometry and print these in a low-cost material, and I can check it works, because you don't want to start making something very expensive before you know it works. Just chasing this high, so get on and get off. I was very honoured this year to win some awards at the Goldsmiths Craft and Design competition, which is run by the Goldsmiths Council. This piece itself, the Orbital, won awards for technical innovation, which is great, it's what I was aiming for, and for fashion-led conceptual jewellery. I also won the Silver Award for computer-aided design, the Odyssey necklace. And for me, these awards are they really validate what you're doing, and they really encourage you to keep going. You know you're on the right path. Something good on my mind won't stop, but I probably should. I have very distinctive markets and product areas. I have bespoke, singular works of collectible art, like the orbital cuff here. I'm very much inspired by the East, by Arabic poetry and architecture and geometry, so I would very much like to take my work overseas. I also, at the moment, I'm in the process of launching a collection of bespoke engagement rings for the British market. I studied diamond grading with the Gemological Association of Great Britain and just learned as much as I could about what really makes a great diamond. The 4 C's, the carat, the colour, the clarity and the cut, how well the stone is cut. These are really important. That collection you'll have to wait for, but it's getting ready to launch. I like some company.